following presentation is for mature audiences only.
Who are you?
He's a fine man.
All hell is broken loose.
He's a great broadcaster.
He's a very powerful guy. Absolutely brilliant.
Feared by men, adored by women.
He's a smart boy. It's patriotic. It's no big deal. It's the end of the world. I might as well tell you now. He's a monkey.
And how you doing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? Welcome into another edition of the Wyldeside with Eric Clark. I am your host, Eric Clark, saying thank you for taking time out of your busy day to hang out with us on the east side of Nashville. Make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel, hit that notification button, smash the like button, but most importantly, engage in the comment section. I would love for YouTube to put me into their algorithm, but YouTube needs engagement, so I'm relying on you, my fellow CONCURPAs, to engage in the comment section. If you engage in the comment section, YouTube will throw me into their algorithm. And all you have to do, you can write your paragraphs and stories and all that, but all you have to do, if not anything else, throw some horns, throw a horns emoji down in the comment section, and that is all the engagement I need you to do to help me get to 50,000 subscribers. Now, if you have a band, song, or a video that you'd like me to make a video on, the best place to get me your suggestion is over at the Discord server. Left-hand side, reaction requests, read the pinned message, drop a link, a brief description. I will get to it when I can. Today's Discord suggestion is coming from Nanalio. I hope I said that correctly. Nanalio said, hey man, get back with Nightwish, but I need you to go all the way back to 2001. So today we are back with Nightwish, and we're going back to 2001, and we're checking out a track called FANTASMIC Part 3. Now, when I see M-I-C, that is Mike to me. So if I'm saying it incorrectly, let me know down below everything I need to know about Nightwish FANTASMIC live from 2001 from Nanalio. That's who suggested it. Let's check it out. Yeah, man. Good for you. You know, man, it was good to see Tuomas do that. I like that. That is Nightwish FANTASMIC Part 3, as suggested by Nanaleo. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Nanaleo. Yeah, so they were like, dude, check out the Nightwish. If you, like Nanaleo, have a suggestion, get over to Discord, left-hand side, YouTube reaction requests, follow the rules, get your link in there, and I will get to it when I can. What a great track. That is a great track, and here's what stands out about that track, especially when I have it already going in saying this is 2001. Okay, this is 2001, so I'm contextualizing 2001 in this performance. This is a perfect example of what makes Nightwish and TuomasHolopainen and the band in general stand head and shoulders above all their contemporaries. When you say symphonic metal or progressive symphonic metal, what Tarja is able to do here is add an extra layer, the operatic. And I wrote down complementary composition because the band is playing a symphonic progressive metal track, whereas her vocals are operatic progressive metal. So there's a perfect blend of these colors and tones that are layered so well on top of each other. And again, considering this is early days, looking at the intricacies, the difficulties, the brilliance of the composition, it lays the groundwork for what is to come. Excuse me. I shouldn't have taken that carbonated beverage with me. So let's look at the three that I always look at. First, I want to talk about the crowd. When you see the front row losing their voice singing along, you've already checked the box, bro. You've already checked the box. You've made the connection. The ether that is between the crowd and the band has already been absorbed into its own energy. So you've nailed that. Now I talk about the band and each other during the performance. Dear Tuomas, I know we're getting older and we can't maybe not be as flexible as what we once were. Watching him enjoy his composition, his creation, and literally conduct from the stage, out from behind the keyboards. That is a very important and noticeable shift in dynamic in the performance. To see you come out and windmill and headbang and conduct and do that. Your songs already make such indelible personal connections. But when the crowd sees you take a break, because you're so serious, dude. You're so serious. And we love it. But to see you come out and take a break and join in that fun that we're all having, the band is having, sometimes I believe that you can look over and he's really into it and he's really focused, which is good because of the product that he's putting out. But to see him turn himself over to his own creation is an added dynamic to the track. Tarja's vocals here are dominating from the rear. I know that may not make sense when you hear it the first time, but let me finish. But wait, there's more. When I say dominating from the rear, it's sled dog. That's what I'm talking about. You know, leading from the rear. She's really good at being the voice, yet not being the star. The humility and what's the word I'm looking for? Humility, maybe, is as close as I can get right now because my brain is doing weird things as usual. That lends to, that demurity, that innocence, that light, bright, breathing colors that she provides are encompassing. So if she were in the front and being the front, it would be dominating and that's it. But the way she sings, she keeps the control to such a level that the rest of the instruments, the rest of the music are balanced around her vocals. So that's what I mean. She's encompassing. She kind of stands back, does her thing, and then creates this bubble, and everybody is absorbed into it. Empu's guitar work in this track is perfect. I've said it before. As far as active guitar players currently in the world, he's in the top 20. Easily. You could make arguments as far as ranking goes, but I don't like doing that to people. But he's there with Nuno Bettencourt. He's there with Steve Vai and Malmsteen. And, bro, his tonal understanding and spatial awareness with that instrument is unlike anything else that's out there. And I've said this before, and I will continue to say it about Empu. He doesn't suffer, but here's what I mean. His image suffers from his aw shucks disposition. When people watch folks like Roy Clark, Ry Cooder, Jerry Reed, when you watch them play guitar, you tend to lose focus on what they're doing in a way because they have this aw shucks kind of mentality. This, hey man, we're just picking and grinning. They're having fun. It looks very easy because they are at ease with it. Looks like it's no big deal. So it gives the illusion that what they're doing is very simple. And it's not. Because Empu creates the perfect tones, the perfect chord progressions that carry the perfect sound with them. Regardless, he can do progressive blues, progressive psychedelic, progressive jazz. That guy could do a McDonald's commercial, and it'll sound better than anyone else's McDonald's commercials. Because he's that good at understanding what the piece needs and how to create it. The double whammy for Empu is his partner. He has a partner that trusts him. Tuomas knows. I just give the guy my idea. He's gonna give me exactly the perfect sound that I need. And he does it every time. And it's just brilliant, man. And I don't want people to see him goofing off and being the little puckish sprite that he is and think, oh, well, he's just playing it. No. Don't confuse what he's doing with something any of us mere mortals can do. Before I end, I do want to point this aspect out of the real anchor of this song, the real engine of this track, and that is the bass. I don't know the guy's name. You can let me know down below. It's obviously pre-Marco. I think he was still in Taro at the time, but let me know down below who this guy was. He pulled a John Entwistle right here. This is what this guy did. He just stood there looking like he was doing nothing, and what he was doing with Yuka, they were changing time signatures. They were changing rhythms. Bro, what they were doing back there, and you could hear Empu, you could hear Yuka do it. You could hear him do it. Changing up the time signature, getting polyrhythmic towards the middle there. You can hear him do it. But the other leg in that three-legged race that they're building in that foundation with the bridges and the fills is coming from that bass player. That bass player is killing it. And he is helping build the bridges that Yuka is creating with his time signatures and rhythmic patterns. So when Yuka's doing the fill and the roll, the bass player is filling in the empty air so that the whole time it's being consumed by what they're creating. And they're creating the very foundation of the track. The very guts of this track are coming from that bass and those drums from Yuka. And again, very subtly done as well. You've got to pay attention to what he's doing because, again, this is a band of brilliant musicians who all understand the assignment. So none of them are ever really kicking in doors to be, look at me, look at me, look at me. They all understand exactly what they're doing, and they do it with aplomb. Go ahead and Google that. They do it with aplomb So again, you may miss something. You may not notice something. You may say, well, that's how it's supposed to happen. And you may not understand that what they're doing is brilliant. It's revolutionary. It really was in 2001. And it set the template. It set the bar that is still being struggled to be reached today, 23 years later. So when you go back and you go through the catalog, you get back to those early days, you can say, okay, man, I get it now. Not that I didn't get it before, but you can say, okay, dude, I see what's ahead of us. This brilliant exploration of progressive operatic, progressive symphonic metal. So thank you very much, Nano Leo, for that suggestion of Nightwish FANTASMIC Part 3. Again, let me know down below everything I need to know about it. You are my Sherpas in this new music journey of mine. If not anything else, you don't have to write a whole dissertation, but when you're done, throw me some horns down in the comment section. That'll help me get into YouTube's algorithm, and that's what we want to do. I'm trying to get to 50,000 subscribers. We just recently cracked 20. I know we can get to 50, but I need your help, and it's all about engagement. So you can like it, subscribe to the channel, share the video. All that is awesome. But if not anything else, down below in the comment section, fill me in with what I need to know, or boom, throw me some horns, help the channel grow. One of the most common comments I get in my comment section is, I'm not getting tired of saying that, you should have more subscribers. Well, the only way for that to happen is if you help me with the engagement. So again, if you have a band song or a video that you want me to check out, get over to the Discord server. Left-hand side, YouTube reaction requests, drop a link, a brief description, read the pinned message, and I'll get to it when I can. Thank you again for taking time out of your busy day being awesome to hang out with us on the east side of Music City, USA. Make sure you're looking out for each other. Make sure you're looking out for your neighbor. Try to do at least one good thing a day. I am Eric Clark, and this is The Wild Side.